Hello, 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 and welcome back to me anteing up my bird feathers one more time. This is the final flight of the Phoenix. Well, that's not fair. Yeah, let's call her. Let's call it Phoenix, because if I can't make this one rise, I'm just gonna let this whole thing fall. I'm starting to become concerned that maybe I really do need to take some time to build my skills back up before ever I try and make instructional vids on this game. Oh, seriously? Seriously? No, 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 no. Bullshit. 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 No, doesn't count. Doing it again. That's not even funny. How are you going to stack me in a corner when there was clearly a roundabout so that I could get back to the exit, and then hit me with 4 enemies sequentially, one of which had poison darts from out of range? It happened again. I can't believe it happened again. Whatevs, it's fine. Moving on. Jesus Christ, I'm so pissed off. Playing on tilt is always a bad idea. And yet here I am. I should go back for the steel darts. Take me out, no, 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 no. Yeah, but the mistake last time wasn't that I did or didn't get lucky, which I didn't, because, you know, what, 30-ish HP is a lot for Pikehill to take in one hit, and I did have a potion of heal wounds, which should have given me another turn. But no, the mistake was that I put myself in a position where getting lucky was a possibility. I won't go so far as to say required, but was a possibility, and I had the tools to at least be certain for a while longer. When you are new at crawl, you don't know how to save and or conserve your permanent food and your permanent resources. When you are a little bit better at crawl, you learn to preserve them. When you are really good at crawl, you learn to actually spend them. So I'm not quite at that last one yet, because I wasn't able to instinctively see the need for the blink scroll, despite having no health and being at melee range with Pikehill, who had just one-shot me that low. And of course he can deal that much damage if he just dealt that much damage, and he can do it again and roll a little bit better. Not going up against a snake, not from near melee range with no damage on him yet. See, that's the alternative to going up against him at melee range. That was much safer firing arc. I must be really light on my feet naturally, seeing as to how I don't wake these guys up half the time I show up. Ooh, I'll take your Elven Buckler. How bad is that for my spellcasting? Not good. I do like the particular training regimen that I tend to follow with this character of conjurations plus 1 level of spellcasting first, so getting that up to 2, followed by switching over to charms. Still with Conjuration, to get the Battle Sphere. I think that works pretty well. Ruined, not cursed. I'll just keep wearing it. It's wearing un-ID'd amulets that I say you should never do. But wearing an un-ID'd ring, I'll take the risk for a little while. I mean, I don't... Thing is, I don't know that it will ever be auto-identified. But the worst I could find out is that it's a ring of hunger and it's been increasing my food need requirements, or it's not going to be a ring of teleportation, because I'll figure that out very quickly. Don't start a fight here. Go back to your hall. And this is why I liked my hall, because I can hide. Oh my god, nothing can stop the schmooze. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh, ruined leather. Yeah, I'll try on your ruined leather. See what it gives me. Let's go back to my hidey hole. It's cursed. And that's a teleport. Oh shit. That's an enchant. No, I don't want to amnesia anything. That curses my jewelry. And that curses my armor. Okay, so everything of mine is cursed on, and I'm wearing cursed -1 leather, which does not detract from my current spellcasting ability. But only because I'm not using any good spells yet. Well, at least I've identified most of the bad scrolls in the game, right? Also, I'm carrying way more shit than I need to right now. In terms of throwables. I don't know why I've been collecting darts. It's not like I can actually hit it the broadside of a barn with them, so yeah, you know what, just drop a bunch of darts. Don't do this to yourself. Eesh. Oy vey. I need an edge against these guys that I don't have right now. So I'm trying to get out of eye shot until boom. There. Now I can just retreat. Where am I retreating to? If that's not a wall, I'll go up that way. If that is a wall, I'll go out the door and close the door, I guess. I don't know, we'll see. Closing the door will not give me an edge. 1v1 is... Nope, there's the wizard behind them. Let's just go. Let's just go, 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 go. Shoot and pull. I did not feel safe there. I felt like I was being hurted to death. And let's be honest, if I had stood and fought, I would be dead now, because just as my mana was at half and I'd killed a bunch of them, that's when the wizards would start piling on me. Oh, I can't even test wear rings because I've got a cursed on glove, which I cursed onto myself. Probably an ID scroll. Probably the best potion to have ID'd right now. Except perhaps curing. One-on-one like this, I'll snipe the wizard to death. And then I'll run off and hide. Snipe you next. He's going down and I'm yelling, timber! What am I shooting? Oh, I do have telly scrolls. That's the upshot of having accidentally tellied myself. I now know which one that is. Also, eat a pizza, for Christ's sake. Oh, weapon. Go for the trident. They have good ratios. As soon as I find that uncursed scroll, I'm good. Oh, come on. Seriously, from this range? Boom. Shut the fuck up. switching. Oh, spellcasting went higher than I meant it to. That's fine. Just fine. Battle Sphere. Problem is with this armor on, it's going to be totally uncastable for a very long time. The good news is I don't really care because I'm not going to be keeping this armor on for long. That's why I'm not doing armor training. I'm sure that I'm going to get a remove curse scroll pretty soon. Not fighting that out. Finding a new door. It's like Kodor. Ooh. I haven't seen the temple in 5 games now. Granted, because in a couple of them I found other ways to become what I needed to. I'm going Vehumet. As much as I like the idea of Sifmuna in general and in specific, I also recognize that I'm going Conjurator this game, and oh shit, what is this? It's an unknown book. Okay, that's fine. We'll figure out what that book is some other time. I probably can't kill a phantom yet. Not without some luck. I probably can't kill that grizzly bear either. I'm kind of surprised that they spawned this low in the dungeon now. Or black bear. Yeah, I'm just leaving before that thing hits me and I have no mana to deal with it. When I have all the mana in the world, I'll feel like I can actually take my shots. Stand my ground. Fucking bears. I hate this state. It's such a bore. I wish I was at home playing card games more and more. If you ask me, Taya's a whore. But then that's nothing new, she was like that before. Good old abridged series. Back it up. Take down. Nom 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 nom. Oh sweet, I can take this dagger off now because that was a enchant weapon. I'll drop the dagger. I'll wield the trident. Okay, I was just turned into a fungus that can fly. I can't move while I'm being watched. Okay. I can't wield anything or cast any spells. What can I do? I can quaff things. I guess let's quaff some. No, I can't drink. I can't. Can I put on jewelry? Yes. Oh, snap. If I ever get out of this alive, I'll be in good shape. Can I wield things? No. Can I read things? Yes. Can I teleport? Thank God. Do I teleport again? Probably. Unless I have a fear scroll or some other response, this is basically a death trap, so yeah, teleport again. Now I have no ability to teleport, but I'm not dead, and that's the difference between this game and last game, where I tried to hold on to my ability to blink and died for it. Dying with a blinking scroll in your inventory should give you a minus 200 penalty to your score. Well, dying early on. If you manage to have the ability to blink, and yet you get yourself killed, dude, you done fucked up royal. Alright, BT. I have now managed to get a Ring of Wizardry, which lets me wear the leather armor with no armor training, mind you, and still already be at 12% fail, despite only having just started my charms training. Once spellcasting hits 4, it needs to go off for a while. It's just not as important right now, and I'm still studying it for some bizarre reason. Damn thing rocks my... He stayed in the perfect range, screen-wise, to avoid my attacks. RG blade hands is not a bad... All those are cool looking. But only spider form really stands out from the pack, and I'll tell you why. Spider form lets me say, "Oh shit, this situation just got serious. I'm an 8-legged freak," and then run away faster than anything can follow me. The reason I'm not memorizing it is because I have neither poison training nor transmutation training. So it would literally be 2 steps in a odd direction for a potential survival spell. And I'm gonna hold out hope that I can get something better that doesn't require side training of spells. In the meantime, I still have a telescroll, so it's not like I have no choice but to take that to pad my baseline. And also, I'm worshipping Vehement, so my offensive capability is only going to get better from here. Let's see what this new amulet is. Oh yeah, baby! It is the Gourmand, one of the least useful amulets in this version of the game. Where, let's be real here, you have basically a built-in Gourmand since you can eat anything you like without risk. Oh shit. This is new Vehement, the guy who offers you spells instead of just giving you the goddamn books and letting you build a reliable arsenal. Though to be entirely fair to new Vehement, he does tend to build a reliable arsenal for you in his own way. So there's that. Let's try out my random scrolls. Remove curse, thank God. Let's remove this leather armor and put on the robe because it's -1, so it might as well just be useless. And you know what, Vehement? I will take your flame tongue because fire does always do me good. And if I called myself Phoenix and didn't have a single fire spell, I would be very embarrassed indeed. What is it? B? It shouldn't be B. Put it on F. Unfortunately for me, F is usually my second tier damage spell. Like, I don't know, Secunder's Mystic Blast or higher, so it's gonna be a little bit distracting still. Protection from cold, that's fine. I guess Flame Tongue is probably better than Magic Dart against enemies who are susceptible to it, at least. That's something. If Secunder's is down to 4%, we no longer need charms for the moment. You can now proceed to work on conjurations and nothing else until that gets to a level that I feel it's very high. I want my spells to blast things apart and rip their intestines out in the way. Is this an enchant armor scroll? It is not. Can you identify some of these rings? I'm gonna... Oh, holy cow, it's a Slayer ring of unmatched propensity for slayage, and a resist poison ring. I actually have a really good set of jewelry in my hand. I'm gonna drop these 2 because I'm never gonna be using duplicate ring of wizardry. Need a banana. Yeah, let's just do a bunch of test quaffing in which case. Even with slaying, I'm so inaccurate that oh shit, it's you. It's a long way. Spheres up. Be careful, you're in range of his sphere. Your own, you destroy his sphere. Am I dead? No. Heal wounds. He's not dealing nearly enough damage to kill me in one turn. Okay, I nearly burned all my heal wounds on that, but considering that ghost is likely to be the most dangerous enemy I fight this game, should be okay. Well, yeah, and only because I'm likely to die before I fight anything more dangerous to something stupid. But that early on, an enemy that doesn't care about elemental damage, yeah, that's pretty brutal. Where's my scrolls that I just tested? I could have sworn I had extras. There they are. Drop them. Had to step into the room to make sure that it was within firing arc. Got anything else you want to do to me, dickface? Take a strength right now. I know it seems like an odd choice, but I do want to become a little bit stronger. To support my light bony structure when I have to start flying all the time. Definitely drop the scroll of amnesia. And definitely gotta be Kmart. It's 10 minutes till Wapner. Hey, this is where I died last time. Let's see how I fare this time. Here's what's different. I can teleport instead of blinking, which is basically the same in terms of its get out of jail free potential right now. But also, the memory of my stupid is still fresh in my brain. Wield a blowgun and fire on you. Close the door, fire on you. Okay. I can't lure you into that trap by any chance, could I? Fire on you. ZT. Boom. Okay. That's the slaves dealt with. Now let's go meet their maker. Ooh, paralysis. This gives me an idea. Okay, he resisted all paralysis. I'm gonna leave now. My idea did not work. We will try another approach. And that's just the plan. Since plan A didn't work, we go plan B. Oh right, I can eat all these chunks. I gotta remember to do that. Fire on him. There you go. That wasn't so hard, was it? Max distance, full target, all on one. Wait, why can't I unwield my weapon? When did that get cursed on? The fuck? I'm gonna use an enchant just to get it off, and then boom, flaming. I want to keep my only ring of remove curse for if I put on a teleport ring or some shit like that. And ultimately, since I'm not playing the melee game, I don't need to value every last enchant scroll quite as highly. Grinder is so fucked. That's probably a wand of paralysis. He tends to come into play with those. Nope, just slowing. Just slow. Huh. That's funny. Say it like it's not a huge deal. If you're slow running away from Grinder, odds are good you're gonna have a very, very bad couple days. Blowgun is again cursed. You know what? Fuck the blowgun. I'm not gonna wield it if it keeps getting cursed right now. I'll get a new one. I did make good use of the blowgun. It may not have paid off, but I tried to convert my position of safety to a position of total advantage, and when that failed, I was still able to recover with 100% success. Hey, come after me, you douchefuck. I said come after me. You think I'm going after you? Fine, I'll go after you. Okay, fine. I'm not coming after you, you're not coming after me. Everything's number one A-okay. I'm so used to auto-eating that having to manually eat to gorm myself to fullness is bizarre. Just go downstairs. Just go downstairs and try not to get shot on the way. How's that sound for you? That sound like a fun game? Okay, I don't know why there's a freed slave on this floor or why he's neutral to me, but whatever. What I do know is that was clearly a ziggurat just sitting there. With no obvious way in, but whatever. You just gave me a fire spell. Why are you offering me an ice spell? Think I'm that bifurcated? I'm not. $15. I just meleeed him to death because I could. What are we getting here? Magical power from killing? That's not bad. Mana refund on kill rather than mana refund on cast. I didn't have to do that. That was incredibly risky of me. If I was gambling on killing him before I died, and again, I didn't have to. I could have tried something else, I guess. That was stupidly risky of me. This time I didn't pay for it with my life, but don't make me feel any better about my play. I feel like you can't be too hard on yourself, sure, but in Crawl, you need to have your play level be so high because the possibility of being blasted to death is also so high. So I want to trickle into fire just a little bit because fire, I believe, is also better than ice in terms of aptitude. Yeah, +1, -1, it's just better. Okay. Modeled dragon armor is probably the best item in there for me. Lightning scales is the single best item in there, period, but, you know, only if you're a worm. I am obviously not a worm. Modeled dragon armor gives me good armor benefit for its spellcasting penalty, and given that I'm already wearing a ring of what spellcasting penalty, I should be okay. The wizardry ring. But 689 gold is a lot to drop when you don't have it. It's not so much when you have the money. Well, that's about it, huh? That was an incredibly powerful one-hit hit that you dealt me there. But then I tend to deal in terms of, can I kill you the moment I see you or can't I? Inner Flame. I know what it is. It's a good hex that, well, not good. It's an interesting hex with potentially really good use. I'm just really bad at using it in ways that don't get me killed, because all of the enemies that I'm targeting suddenly explode in AoE fire damage and I die as a result. So, not going to risk it. It also requires an MR check, so its long-term scaling is suspect at best. So thanks, but no thanks, Vehumet. Come back tomorrow with better offers. Actually, how am I doing for spell levels? Can I memorize his spells when he offers them? I can. Okay. Because it's going to be important to make sure I keep my spell levels up for Vehumet, specifically, in this version of the game. Versus, you know, Sifmuna, where it's like, dude, advance your spell levels whenever you damn well please. You can get any spell you like whenever you like. You can lose any spell you like whenever you like. Boom. Back off. Boom. Back off. Boom. 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 I'm using fire, which is very effective against them, and painting a target on them for my thingamabob. New book I just picked up, right? No? Did I not pick up a book just now? No? Oh, I picked up a wand. That's what I picked up. An unknown wand. Hey, what does it do? Fine, if you don't tell me, I'll just ID it. Fuck me. It's useless. Okay, we got it. Burn the bear, burn the bear, burn the bear. Konnichiwa! Boom, boom, burn, baby, burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn. What could it possibly be that's gonna make me want to use it instead? If it's a poison dagger, I guess I can see the value, but even there, my whip of Pykel with slang bonuses, it's almost better to go for straight damage at that point. Ooh. We're at first, and then... It's actually not bad. In +3, dex -2, that's a fair trade. Yeah, I'll keep it for the time being. It's not great. It's bad in the long term, but what the hell isn't? Why am I so much faster than you? I should be about the same speed as the ogre. Okay. As much as I'm leading them on a merry chase, it's not gonna last forever. Target the ogre. Failed. Bought myself a little bit of room there by using the sphere. Just pull the rat. I don't want to die. I really don't want to die. Could probably have killed that ogre. But probably have killed that ogre works in Super Metroid, where you can always restore if you roll badly or incorrect or make a mistake. You can't restore your game here. You gotta be a little bit more sure than probably. Totally just spamming Flame Tongue for the added fire damage that it deals. And I'm assuming it deals added fire damage, because if a ability called Flame Tongue doesn't, there's something very wrong with the world. Oh shit, that's a swamp drake or a... Well, that's a drake of some kind, probably a poison breathing variety, as opposed to a confusing variety. I can probably kill it. Enough, I say probably, but this time I'm fairly sure. But ooh, ace in the hole. Poison resistance. Now let's go. Where the hell are you? Could have sworn you were here. There you are, you douche. Swamp Drake, almost dead. And disappeared. Swamp Drake, dead. Orbital Death Laser, aka Battle Sphere. One of my favorite new additions to the game. All the confuse all the time. All the confuse all the time. What am I wearing anyway? I still have an elven buckler. Any good armors in the dungeon? Nope, just the ones you have to pay for. How is this floor explored already? Huh. That was faster than I thought. Oh, right, because I haven't dealt with this 10-car pileup yet. Added range is nice. Vehumed does not accept sacrifice, which is also kind of nice. Means I don't have to split my corpses with him. Gauntlets are black. Again, which means I can't put back on my Slayer ring until I decide to burn a remove curse scroll, of which I have several all of a sudden. Okay, whatever you do, you cannot afford to get abyssed. perfect. Less perfect. Huh, got it. I waited 2 steps so that she would be in the range and then I fired. Because if she started blinking while invisible, then there was no way I would be able to predict her next move. Which means she would eventually get behind my sphere. But the battle sphere is immune to enchantment. Immune. So if it's between me and the target that I'm worried about being abyssed by, there's a good odds that the Ray of Banishment hits it instead of me, and I don't ever get abyssed. Gastronaut probably has Unsummon. He didn't use it. I did. Plus intelligence! Now we're cooking with gas. Boom, boom, boom. 18 conj. Excellent, excellent. Drop that down to just a trickle. Turn back on spellcasting. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Turn off conjurations, trickle spellcasting, and give me a defense skill for number 3. Let's go fighting. I want to have a little bit more padding in my weighing, if you get my meaning. And if you do, please just keep it to yourself. I have no idea what I mean by padding in my weighing. Oh, shit. Thank God for you, Orbital Death Ray. Link scroll! Yay! Test Reddit, but now I know what it is. The next one will actually be useful. A lot of potions. Let's check the ones I have 2 of. Dex is even more pained out. That's good for now. I don't want to test the ones I only have 1 of, just in case it's a cured mutation and I cry my beer for the rest of the game. I know I should be more worried about being mutated, but honestly, what mutation? What are they going to do to me that's worse than having to play as this character? Ignite Poison is a very tempting offer. Granted, I have no means of poisoning enemies yet, or even dropping poison clouds, but A, both of those are possibilities for the future. B, and much more importantly, Ignite Poison works on poisonous enemies, which means it's an AoE damage spell in certain contexts, so I will pick it up. What is it, a fire transmutation? Yeah, perfect. It gives me an excuse to memorize a little bit of transmute, so maybe I'll end up taking that spider form as well, depending on how things go. Pull the trigger, now he's dead. Oh, you serious? Okay, you're getting... You know the problem with Vietnam? We had no exit strategy. I have no exit strategy right now. Heal. Now I can take you guys on in melee. I was a total waste of a heal wounds, except for the part where I didn't die, and I was a little bit smarter about it. I didn't have to get into melee with 1 soldier ant. I definitely didn't have to get into melee with 2 of them. I think I waited too long to reactivate my battle sphere. Was the problem that particular time. I'm doing fine, I'm doing fine. I need the sphere, I'm doing fine, I'm doing fine, I'm doing fine. Yeah, one-on-one melee is acceptable as a gambit right now. We are training up the necessary skills to make a little bit bigger of a melee possible. Orbital Death Laser! Kill. Monster kill. Ooh, that was a mistake. You pushed your head all the way in instead of just tiptoeing and waking up one at a time. It's not a big mistake. I can definitely recover from it. I've been decompressing this chamber for quite a while. Full mana, full health, so poke my nose in. If I was with Swiftmoona, he would definitely have offered me something good by now. Oh! Speaking of something good, ignite the poison. Somehow it's only working on the one in front. My guess is that the others were protected because I wasn't in direct LOS or something. Oh, there you go. Much better. All of them die. Conjure Ball Lightning is one of those spells that's fun to play around with, but unless you are like really, really good, it just gets you killed. So I'm not going to play around with it. Okay, out of mana and running for my life. So, you know, tell me something I didn't know. What's the cost of Ignite Poison? 5? Okay, I can wing it. Boom. All you guys died and I didn't even get one measly mana back? Kidding me? Running. I can go invisible if I have to, so let's hope it doesn't come to that, but I can if that's what it takes. I want to get enough for a battle sphere and 4 shots. Okay, that should do. 1, 2. Shit. Alright, Mr. Son of a Bitch. Now what? I have full mana. Do you know the difference between me at full mana and me at low mana? At low mana, I run screaming like a little wizard from D&D First Ed. At full mana, you run screaming like a little girl who's getting its face burned off by a goddamn wizard. You know, what I just realized is I've basically played the entire game with 2 spells. Dart and Battlesphere. Yeah, I've had Flame Tongue, but I don't really care about it. It's not been an important part of what I've done. It's not as impressive as my wizards that win the early game using nothing but Conjure Flame, but it is pretty impressive. Or it is pretty cool. Just how reliable these spells are if you combine them with positional awareness. Said it before and I'll say it again. The single most important thing, the most powerful tool in the player's arsenal in Dungeon Crawl is using the staircase. It's right up there with correct usage of doors. It's not OP exactly, only because the entire game was balanced around making it not OP. Curari hit me. That's concerning. Let's back off so that Curari can't hit easily. That's a troll. If I had fear, I'd use it. I don't have fear. If I had... I wonder if enslavement would hit. No, draining. Definitely draining. Definitely gotta be draining. Okay, we're in lethal range of this thing, but boom, he's also in lethal range of me, and I had 47 hit points, which made it unlikely that I was getting one shot by a troll. Not impossible, but I'll settle for unlikely in that situation. Very unlikely. Do not let anybody use her dagger because it tends to be nastily enchanted. And where is my enchant scroll? I have an enchant armor scroll in the dungeon somewhere. Hooray! I have troll leather! Fine, just remove the curses on me. Put me in troll leather. Drop the basic robe and Psyche's dagger. Or Psyche's dagger or whatever. And grab this golden dagger of venom. Perfect. Like I suspected. There's very few situations where I would use that over just DPS right now. Drop all these useless wands. Hang on to slowing, actually. I can envision one or two niche situations where that provides me some relief that damage does not. Let's also continue with armor training now. As soon as fighting hits 4, it goes off. And I apologize, by the way, for that, guys. You know, I think at least 2 versions ago, they set it up so that partial numbers scaled perfectly, so there's never a reason to wait till the next whole number. But old habits die hard, and I never quite embrace that. It's not that I don't know it's true, but I kind of just still always train to the next whole number. And that's in that I am not leading you right, so I apologize. But I figured by making my folly known, I repair the damage at least somewhat. Okay, he's dead. That was important. Flame Tongue should make short work of the Ice Beast, and then that just leaves you. We're slowly but surely getting to the point where I can in fact stand my ground against multiple enemies. Troll leather means that I regenerate rapidly. I don't understand why people value troll leather so much less than I do. And they do, make no mistake about it. Much better players than me have pointed out that you should use model dragon armor because of guaranteed damage reduction and all, but I say a little bit less or a little bit more damage is not going to save me as much as something that corrects my own stupidity for me. What's that? You got into a fight with 1 extra creature? Ooh, well, at least you're going to get it all back faster. Hey, there's the spell that you're not giving me. Fireball. CR. How am I doing for spell levels? 5. That's not good. I'm going to need more spell levels. Oh, screw it. Fighting's just going off now. That can go. That can go, because I want to come back for it some other time. Fire magic can stop soon, too. I need more spell levels in case Vehumet offers me something really good. Which sooner or later he is bound to do. He can only manage to dodge giving me a good spell so many times before he's like, shit, what other conjurations do I have that he won't want? Oh, I guess he doesn't want this, and I'll be like, wrong answer! Boink, keeping it! What, you guys don't talk to God that way? Ooh, potential sky weapon. Identify. Crush with Aurelec? I'll keep it for the our electricity. There are a couple enemies in the game, not many, but a couple that do electric damage. But the thing is, though, they tend to be so dangerous that you want to use it on them no matter what. There's a wide leather book and a leather-bound book, so there are 2 high-level books. My guess is that one may be the Necronomicon. That would explain why it's high level and I can't access it. Because by now, I'm like 18-ish conj, so I could definitely do the Book of Annihilations, I think. I don't want to kill the mummy. I don't want to get anything cursed right now. Call me stupid if you must, I kinda am, but concept frustrates me. I feel like I just got uncursed, you know? Okay, you know what we could do? We could take off everything that matters. Let's drop everything. Drop the gloves. Drop the cloak. The rest of this you can curse on, that's fine. Wizard Hat of Intelligence, that's cool. I'm not taking that off anytime soon. A, B, C, D, E. Put on K, put on C, put on E, put on... Okay, shit. What am I wearing? K, put on C, put on D, put on J, put on. I think that's everything. Yep, that's everything. There are runs of mine that would that would beg for a 6-7 ring of slaying, and I'm not even wearing mine. One more int, please, up to 26. You can ignore it, that's fine. I'm gonna fly right across just so that I can see what's up. Because something is sending polar bears at me, and I am damn curious. Continue to fly. That's what it is. Wish they wouldn't warn me about standing in steam. It's like, yeah, so stand in steam, that's not a problem. I wonder what's beyond this, but not enough to the battlesphere triggered it. God damn it. I didn't want to trigger it. Well, let's just go. Okay. So let's review. We have 1, 2, 3 stairways down, 1 unknown behind an ice statue, and no dig wand to force the issue earlier. Pair. I am getting a lot of experience out of all this, to be entirely fair. Let's try the other side. Continue to fly, using my inborn abilities as a birdman. Okay. I don't like LRD. Never have. And I'm not too worried about missing it either. Although it would be nice against a statue, that's for damn sure. So, how do we get past this statue? Fiery attacks seem like a tempting option, but they'll drain my mana pretty fast. With orb backup, it's still a possibility though. And I have Fireball in case it summons minions. Honestly, what I do is I mark this saying get past statue for fat loots, ? And then I just come back some other time. That's probably the best option. Because there'll be a time in the game where it's like, oh, I can get past that in a heartbeat. What's behind it? And I'll be like, oh, nothing much, just a spell book. And I'll be like, oh, well, it's a good thing I didn't go for it earlier. Or it'll be like, oh, you know, just this ring. And I'll be like, oh, shit, that's an awesome artifact ring. Yeah, I'll keep it. And either way, if I've made it that far, it means I didn't need it. I don't think I need it. I definitely don't think I need it enough to fight for it right now. I'm getting screwed here. Want to heal wounds. and continue my retreat. It's not in here with me, which means if I go down, odds are even it won't follow me. Okay. There's something invisible, so let's keep all these doors closed. Or not. There we go. It's on me again. Okay. Let's fire a fireball. In such a way that, boom, I hit myself, but I also hit it. It was at melee range. I lost an enchant weapon out of that, and killed it. Thank God. I'd forgotten all about See Invisible as a property. How are you still alive, goddamn piece of shit? Hey, my degeneration finally wore off. Let's fly. Knock the fungus out, nothing of note. Unfly, fly. Probably standing inside that conduction chamber was not a good idea. Yeah, if that lightning bolt had aimed correctly, it could have triple zapped me pretty hard. Oh, screw it, just punch the thing. Why am I not wielding any weapon? That should be a little bit better. Flying with my shit up. I wanted to eat that snake, but I saw no way of making it happen. Unknown scroll, which is still unknown. Crush the shit out of that thing. Battle sphere. If necessary, I can fly back over the water to safety. Durka Durka. Sherpa Sherpa. Durka Durka Jihad Durka Durka. Acquirement! Always acquire armor. Didn't even wait a second for it. What did I get? MR. MR or +3 int? I'll go with +3 int for the moment. It's only one more AC, but I'll keep you in mind because eventually I'll want to switch up for the AC benefits. I don't have blink. I want blink so badly. Just the ability to put a one tile space between me and my killer. Shit, he got the advantage. Okay, options. I want to teleport. You may not understand that immediate decision, but here's the thing. That Hillork can kill me in 2 hits, and there's no guarantee that the first one prevents me from teleporting. And I've lost too many games today, read 2, for me to be okay with that. I guess maybe that's the other thing, is I've been playing so little crawl that I'm not used to the idea of losing. Because in other games you don't lose nearly as hard or as easily as in crawl. There you go, much better. Flamed death. I have a lot of mana to work my way through. What is being offered, by the way? Yeah, LRD, right? I was like, I don't even remember what spell I'm being offered. I don't care for this. 4 rations can go on the ground. Fireball, definitely. Okay, I'm in a net. How bad? Pretty bad right now, actually. Because I can't get behind my battle sphere for it to fire on these guys. I can fireball them, but that's not going to kill them. If it doesn't kill them, it's going to make them hit me. Draining once is a good idea. And then trying to get out of the net. And then Flame Tongue. And then Fireball, because there's something behind them. Giant is dead. Okay, we're good. That worked. That actually kind of worked really well for standing my ground. I could have blinked out, but I didn't need to, I didn't think. And I was right, I didn't. What am I wielding, by the way? Nothing again? Why am I not wielding anything? I can't wield it with a shield. Oh, shit. I can't believe I didn't notice that all this time. Okay, let's go with the whip then. That's better. And, yeah, I'm not sure what to do here. Drop a whole bunch of food I don't need, I guess. That's certainly an option. Come on, get me to the lair already, you goddamn piece of shit. Nothing of note. Couple ruined weapons, but when nothing that could have poly resists on it or anything like that, which is what I really want out of my weapon right now. No artifacts, no potential sky weapon as a result, so fireball because I'm hitting a mass of enemies. Single target, single target. What the hell? Back off. If there's something hurling fire at my sphere, yep, that's the guy. Fireball both of them. Oh shit, it targeted the... Got him. Good old battle sphere. Reliable. Okay. Burn fungus to death. Ignore sword. Fire on you. Fire on you. Fire on you. You're not dead yet. You're dead yet. You're not dead yet. Nothing to eat. Funnar. Funnar indeed. I am a fire mage, so this is going to be a bad day for you, sir. Okay, you got rid of my heal wounds, but that's all you got. I was worried about that, but there was very little I could do to prevent even one thing from being destroyed. So really, I'll take that just one. I love that the battle sphere fires after me, but with no delay. So it's like, you go ahead and kill however many targets you can, and then I'll see what else I can deal damage to. If I'm dealing multi-damage. It sets me up for getting use out of it in situations like, you know, the classic Final Fantasy situation where, in classic Final Fantasy, you set up attacks, but then the target is dead, so there's nothing to attack, so nothing happens. Yeah, no, that's not the issue here. It's not that I'm training everything evenly, even though it looks like I am. It's that I'm changing up what I'm interested in from time to time. Like right now, I would like to be a little bit... I want to survive, therefore tankiness. My damage is obviously quite adequate for the lair, and I found the lair, so I'm not worried about what if I have to go deeper and therefore need even more damage. Shit, I'm confused. And I'll just wait. Shit, seriously? Yes, it's fine. One of you is gonna die. I don't know where you are. This isn't a wand of confusion? What the hell is it? What the hell wand did you have? Random. That's what it is. There's just a random troll hide sitting on the floor. Thing is, if I didn't have my troll leather armor, I'd be shitting myself right now. Oh my god, I got the troll leather! Hell yeah, baby! Power is mine, and babes and bitches. Yeah, Fireball's a guaranteed hit, so I wasn't worried about dying there. Here, on the other hand, that's way too close range and way too many heads to not be a little bit more concerned. Here, I've got the distance. If I got the distance, it's amazing what 3 squares of distance does for your confidence in this game, honestly. Or at least what it should do if you're a good player. Alright. Delayed Fireball. Oh my god, yes. So yes, taking it. It's only 2 spell levels more than what I'm already packing. And it potentially increases my Nova by a lot. For those not familiar with the term, Nova is your burst damage potential in, I think, Dungeons and Dragons, but I don't know if it's in other things also. Okay, got the Axe Zombie. I don't want to miss out on all this delicious chomping. Especially not because I'm about to do this, which is probably very hunger intense. Okay, so there wasn't a lot of delicious chomping after all. Oh well, I was hoping for a munch. That's the floor to the lair. Alright, not yet. Troll hide random effects so much. These kobolds have just been picking up all this good stuff that I leave behind and moving it as a group. Come on, you son of a bitch. Give me something of worth to deal with. I'd meant for this to be a much shorter video, but I guess I'm kind of just getting in the groove of things again. Ignite poison. Sets up a zone. It's difficult to traverse. Ooh, what is this? It's a staff. I wonder what it does. Axe. Hungerless casting with ambient magic tapping. You know, I do believe this is the staff that I pray for every time I play a Vehement caster. I'm turning off spell casting. I have 11 spell levels and no need for spell hunger reduction. That's a pretty good position to be in right now. For those of you who are unfamiliar, which is probably just me, at one point or the other, I'm pretty sure it was actually for this version specifically, they decided that the Staff of Channeling wasn't good enough, which is bizarre to me, or that the Staff of Hunger Reduction wasn't good enough, which makes total sense to me. And so they decided to put them together as one staff called the Staff of Energy. So now you get the Hunger Reduction effect, as well as the whatchamacallit effect, all at the same time. Poison resist or regen. I think I'm gonna go with regen actually. Poison resist is much more situational for me, and I have curing potions now. Drop the unneeded chunks, drop ice, drop a cursed ring, or uncursed now ring, and I should really drop the Slayer ring too. I mean, when am I ever gonna value slayage over magic enhancement in this particular run? Ah shit, torment. Right, poison resist. I'm gonna value that more than regeneration. Because of all the things I can eat, because of all the snakes. I'm not even sure what I was thinking. I'm not sure what the File of Floods does. Near as I've gathered from other people, it has something to do with making water features. Whatever. I'm not an enchanter, so I'm not gonna worry about it. I did a bunch of igniting poison, just because I could. It's a great way to pick off like 7 targets at once, as you can see. It's also very satisfying to burn to cinders. Chaotic flame style. Channel back some mana, read all of it. Actually, that's a good point. I should probably study up evocations just a little bit for the for just that. Armor 9 used to be the old magic number. I don't think there are magic numbers anymore, but I'm still gonna get it to 9. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna get it to 9 and then I'm gonna turn it off. For leather, it used to be the magic number. Wow, I'm not clarifying my talk time much. Burn, 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 baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn. So right now I'm casting Hungerless spells and channeling it back, which does take up my Hungering status. But the thing is, I'm also gourmanded, so, you know, it doesn't take up anything that I can't get back really quickly or don't have a vast reservoir of. Boom! Boom! This is my boomstick! Channel it back, butcher it up, nom noms, off we go. Okay, you keep telling me about overweight. Where's all this weight coming from? Let's lose 2 cure potions because they're obviously not helping. Chunks. Let's lose all of the auxiliary food types. Choco is my small food. Rations are my big food. And just lose a little bit of everything. There we go. Because I'm gourmanded. I do not need 6 goddamn foodstuffs when I'm gourmanded. Let's identify the. Let's actually ID these potions. I'm becoming increasingly worried about taking mutation. Taking a mutation potion now that my game is so good and so stable. Alright, screw you guys. I feel like buffing my hat, because it's going to take an artifact to replace this. Bolt of Fire, huh? I don't actually much care for Firebolt, not especially when I'm running Fireball times 2. That said, I'm nervous about not getting anything better. I shouldn't be. If I wasn't playing with Vehumet, or any deity, I could still rely on dungeon books. And with all these high-level books that I can't understand yet, actually, one of them is bound to be a Book of Annihilation sooner or later. I'm going to forego Bolt of Fire because I can't actually envision many scenarios where I'd use it. Oh, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Ignite Poison! Ignite Poison! Ignite Poison to light all the corpses on fire, and now we can start fighting. Wow, my health is all gone. Ignite Poison will kill everything, though. Whew! That was a lot closer than I ever expected. That's also one of the most aggressive starts to a branch that I've seen in a while. Not sure how an orb spider managed to get out, but here we are. Probably just crawled up from underneath me. Wow, that was brutal. I think the wolf spiders are what really did the damage there. That just plus the fact that I was in total melee with everything. That armor needs to go off soon. Why am I actually doing the spider branch right now? I don't know. There's no good reason. Fireball. AoE poison damage, back up, fireball. Channel back everything before I get attacked again. Eat. If necessary. Okay, we're alright. Also, armor. Wow, my health is coming back super fast thanks to the troll. My mana comes back super fast thanks to the channeling. This is a very effective recovery phase, though not as good for in combat, which is probably why people object to troll leather. They say, well, the time you're gonna die is gonna be in fighting, so if you've managed to get out of the fight, or you have the time to regen slowly, then do you really need to anymore? And you know, I can't really fault that logic, except for the number of times where I'm in a stalemate situation where I'm running away from my enemy and simultaneously under attack, and all the little health I gain back saves my ass. Alright, we're just gonna get out of here. This spider pit den, we got a bunch of EXP from the early phase, and that's good, and let's not push our luck. Very mighty. Get into a position where I see all of these guys and boom! Burn them all. Yeah, I do enjoy... Oh shit, wrong button. I do enjoy Ignite Poison a lot more than I think it's actually good. Now, in combo with early Poison Cloud, it's amazing. Because by that point, you probably don't have the ability to do anything. I still like Poison Resistance more than Magic Power right now. I'm in the freaking lair. It's the most important resist. In the lair. Later on that will stop being true, but there's very few fire enemies. There's a fair number of cold enemies, but none that deal very high burst damage. You still offering me Bolt of Fire? Of course you are. Why would I ever expect any better of you? You know what? Trickle back into Conjurations. I feel like maxing that shit. Next floor. Battle Sphere and fire on you with darts just to paint a target on you. And fire to finish the job. Did I throw a dagger? I did throw a dagger. That's cute. I'm actually not going to ID any more rings. Between slaying if I ever go melee and wizardry, I have every ring I really care about. No, I want teleport control. No, teleport control got nerfed in this version. And I have magical power, so yeah, what am I going to ID that I really want right now? So I'm going to put away all these tried rings. I'll hang on to the cold that I know just in case. Although if I face down Fanar and didn't switch to it, I damn near ain't doing it for anything else. Animate Dead is tempting, but it requires me to go down the Necromancy tree for one spell. If it was Animate Skeleton, I'd do it. That still lets me eat them too. Swamp. Well, Swamp is definitely my preferred branch, especially given that Permaflight is a thing for me, eventually. Just keep ignoring things that are overweight for you, son. Definitely next upgrade is going to be another strength point. Correct decision? Probably not, but I'm playing because I want to have a good time, so I don't have to play only correct decisions. And it's not such a bad decision that it's gonna, you know, be long-term detrimental or something. I just hate not have. I'm a pack rat, guys. That's all there is to it. If I was being a smart player, I would ditch all my rations except like 2. In fact, let's do just that. Even if I get a bisque, that's still a lot of food. Also, half these remove curse scrolls, all of the enchant weapon scrolls, they can just all go. I don't know why I'm carrying around a potion of poison. And if you're not using the Book of Unlife, why are you carrying it? You don't know what this book is, and you aren't identifying it, so what's the point of it? I may change my mind on those spells. Like, if I got a Bist, I can definitely see myself saying, learn something that puts down an AoE time bomb. That can potentially block pathways. That's how little I care about rings right now. It's not an artifact, I'm not even picking it up. Do I need the Ring of Wizardry right now? Let's see. Delayed Fireball, that only needs to be charged out of combat anyway. Ignite Poison goes down a little, so let's put 1% to Transmutation. You know, just to bring that up to where it needs to be. That leaves me free to put on a different ring, so Magical Power, I guess? Yeah, that's nice. Next floor. Could be Regeneration, actually. Regeneration's a good pick, too. For me, for the way I play. I mean, obviously, the correct way to do it would be to say, oh, you don't need to regenerate. You're already wearing troll leather with this too much. Just don't get into extended combat that you can't escape from. At which point I say, I'm sorry, did you say don't get into extended combat that I can't escape from? I never planned to. I just kind of screw up every now and then. It's nice to have a bailout. There we go. Ignite poison down to 8%. I'll take it a percent. I'll take it a level further just because I can. See, that was me fighting a crocodile after my battle sphere dissipated without paying attention. Thanks to the miracle of regeneration, I don't even have to stop combat or back off to the door or run away like a screaming little girl. I don't know why I always assume it's the girls that run away screaming. To be completely honest, if I was being bit by a crocodile repeatedly in melee range, I would probably go off running and screaming as well. And also, if you've been in a doctor's office as long as I have, I guarantee you, little boys scream just like little girls. When they become adults, they become a little bit more manly, but... Boom! Boom! Ah, shit, it's on the wrong side. Fireball. Kill. I think that's a full clear. That's a full clear. Next floor. So now death yaks and elephants are a thing. Jesus, just die already. Holy cow, that griffin took a beating. Oh my god. I vote for going upstairs and then teleporting. Because this is fucking nuts. I went back downstairs after having left from a griffin fight, and there were 2 death yaks in melee range. It's like, what, did you guys get a group rate? Seriously? Dude, die already. The hell? Your AC is good, but it's not perfect. Now, with all the noise I made, they should probably know I'm around, so... And see, this is completely different than before. Because here, I'm in control of the fight. Complete control difference. If I had had the basic wizard utility kit, I would have blinked, and I could have produced the exact same scenario. But because I don't have the basic wizard utility kit, I had to burn a teleport scroll for it. Okay, just running away now. Just running away. Running away, running away, running away. Troll leather will regenerate me pretty nicely. Get a battle sphere in play. Get another one. Drop a fireball. Drop a fireball. He's dead. If I was playing truly optimally, I should be dropping my delayed fireball first every fight. Because that's technically does not take time to do. It's an instantaneous action. So it's just free damage. And then after that, dropping my first fireball. And then always recharging between fights. Problem is, that's so time intensive that it's like a pain in the neck to do. By comparison to just running and gunning. What is this unknown wand of mine? Let's figure it out. Confusion and lightning. Confusion I don't care for, but lightning is good. Lightning is damage. Damage doesn't require a MR check. Well, that kind of damage doesn't require an MR check. I don't actually have any wands that I particularly consider worth recharging yet, but I'll hang on to the scroll. Okay, I will drop the scroll immediately because I don't want it to get burned. Pick it up again. Yeah, I was worried about that getting burned with him. Well, that's an inefficient exploration pattern, isn't it? Oh my god, it's a Zot trap. Oh my god, you're standing on it. Fireball, ordinary shots. Use the delayed fireball for an instant shot. And another fireball should finish it. Unknown scrolls. Okay, you know what? I'm curious. I'm guessing it's Holy Word, but... Cursed weapon. Wow, that's sad that I wasn't even wielding a weapon when I first picked that up. Transmutation is way beyond what it needed to be. 6% fail on a spell that I don't even care about is excessive. Although, to be entirely fair, you saw its value when I found myself utterly surrounded by spiders in such a fashion that I was not able to fireball them. Get out of here. That thing has taken almost no damage and you have low mana. Charge our delayed fireball and we'll go another way. Oh, you are dead. Mwahahaha. Here we go. Come back. To watch the party. Fireball. Not fireball, fire tongue. Fire tongue, what are we doing? Oh my god, I don't know when he started offering me Orb of Destruction, but done. Taken. Do I have an amnesia scroll around? I have plenty. Okay, so if he offers me anything else really good, I can trade using my amnesia scroll. Put Orb of Destruction on the letter I. So really, my entire arsenal right now is murderous. Very little of it is utility. In fact, I don't think I have a utility spell in my arsenal. I don't have Swiftness, I don't have Blink. I don't have going invisible. Yeah, I don't think I have any utility spell. I could grab haste. That would at least be somewhat of a utility. Actually, be the ultimate utility, but that would take so much more charms training than I've done lately. I didn't even notice when he started offering me that. Must have been one of those giant multi-kills that pushed my piety and I wasn't paying attention. Push piety ping. Mom. Come on, come on. Anything else? Keep screaming Zot and I keep thinking, oh my god, trap. Oh my god, what a beautiful fireball. 5 targets. 5. Reactivate. Back off. Try and get a good fireball. Okay, that Mamba is exactly where he needs to be to avoid this. Come on, come on, come on. Draining is pain in the ass. I don't think it can get through those plants, but it can probably stare at me through them. Yep. Okay, new plan. Oh, never mind, I got out of the way. Just target and fire on it, I guess. Yep. Orbital death laser, so good. Not the right target. Right target, right target, right target. Okay. Piety went down for some reason after all of this killing instead of up. I don't know why. Probably because I spent a whole cycle recovering mana instead of just doing this like I should have. I keep forgetting I can channel. It's a shame considering how much energy I'm putting into learning how to do it. So there's a volcano on this floor is what I'm being told. I think. And I would very much like to go to the volcano if it's available. But let's definitely go through a different door. I've done a lot of damage just showing up and... Mapping? Yes. Where's the volcano? Oh, this is layer 8. So I shouldn't be too flippant or glib about my capabilities here. Let's work our way around the back towards the volcano and see if we can get there. But again, the priority is always to live. So let's not be too myopic. We're going to the volcano, but if it takes, you know, if we don't get there, that's fine. Bolt of draining I don't want, thank God. Why am I happy? Because it means I don't have to suddenly worry about a detour while I'm in the middle of the volcano. Okay, there's the volcano. We made it. Drop all scrolls. Now decide which scrolls you're still taking. I want to take 1 teleport scroll. I want to take 1 magic mapping scroll. And 1 blink scroll. No, don't take a blink scroll. Can always come right back out if things get dicey. Magic mapping. Tight corridors and chambers leading to there, with fire seeming to be held at bay. Okay, open the first door. The first sub-door. It's a human with an elven robe of fire resist. Okay. Next door. Same answer. An exit. A human. Okay. Still so far so good. Next door. Keep that sphere up. There's no reason for it to dissipate. We are on high alert status. Recharge it. Okay. That is a toenail golem, I want to say. Yup. with a giant hoard of treasure, including awesome looking gloves that I would like to get my hands on. What are toenail golems? Poly-resist with immunity, and slow. Slow is probably key. Let's see. Fire immune means fireball will do 0 damage, so let's get all the way out and then start pecking them. If they're truly slow, they can't outrace me. Orbital Death Laser for a few early shots. And then kill. That's both the Guardians. Time for some money. +2 fire resist. Hell yes! A straight upgrade and my first pip of fire resistance. I could technically take all these things, but I don't see the point. I will trade out my untyped trident for a typed elven spear, which is obviously going to be a fire spear, just based on the location I found it. Oh, you know what? Let's back off. Because, yep, there is a golem. Now it's dead. Toenail golem. So the mythos about golems in a general sense is that if you leave, that they are formed from hunks of elemental matter. So obviously if you leave your toenail clippings out for too long, and they're unattended, unwatched, whatever, that can become a toenail golem. At least that's my understanding. Well, that's one mythos. Another mythos is just that, you know, it was like a Jewish, I think it was Jewish. It was built to protect a certain colony, and the golem wouldn't obey any instruction put in its mouth by something or the other. I don't know. Okay, clearly I don't know my mythos. Leave me alone. I watched gargoyles. That's all I know. I don't recognize the giant leech. What I do recognize is a fireball opportunity when I see one. Let's also go with the delayed fireball here. Alright, and then just finish off the leech. Oh, I'm used to seeing the giant leech as a giant red worm. That's my problem. Still bolt of draining. Not interested, thank you, but no thank you. Fireball, please. Another fireball. How bad is my mana? My mana's fine. My mana's in a good place. Back off a little more. Fireball. Back off further. Fireball. Fireball. Nail it. Nail it again. And now I'm out of mana. Nope, I recovered mana because of Behemoth. Excellent. Start channeling as fast as you possibly can. But my guess is that it would have weathered the storm already. Holy shit, that hurt. Back off. Back off, good. Not me back off, them back off, because I'm kicking their ass damage-wise. We're just gonna run away. Or rather, advance to the rear. I can definitely fight the elephant, but I want some insurance. And my insurance is that it's a 1-tile wide hallway with a safe retreat to the stairs if I need it. Alright. Okay. Fire is good. You can ditch frost in favor of fire. Wand of Flame is useless because I have the Wand of Fire. It occurs to me that I have no means of dealing cold damage except for that wand, so maybe I should pick it up again. Just in case. You know, I no longer know what enemies are in the game with the same guaranteed certainty I used to have, having played so much less of it as of late. Oh my god, you are all so screwed! Okay, there we go. That's a clear. Using more and more fireball because my mana is able to support that kind of thing now. Okay, if nothing happened, it's probably a dig. Let me try it out and see. It's better, it's a teleport. ID the fire and ID the draining. Drop the draining if you have that few charges, and use the recharge scroll on the teleport. Now we're set. Now I can teleport at ease. Ignore, fireball, 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 fireball. Get back my mana. Strength or intelligence? Strength or intelligence? Strength or intelligence? Intelligence. You can now fly continuously! Hooray! I'm flying! I'm flying! I honestly have no idea if there's a downside to continuous flight or not. I'm assuming there isn't, but it would be just like them to say, yeah, it uses up more hunger status or something like that. Which is perfectly realistic. I just, you know, I'd like for that to be very clear in game, and it's not. I'm just guessing. Alright, onward. Acquirement. I'm gonna leave this acquirement scroll here. That seems like an odd decision, but what I'm thinking is I'm gonna come back for it much later on and use it to get the last wand that I really want when I've identified all the other ones. Right now, my armor is solid enough. It's not good, but it's solid enough that if I don't get another one for a long time, I can deal. Channel it back, cut it up, eat it up, ignore it, because I already have four more scrolls of teleporting than I need, thanks to my wand. Let's try this out. Alright, you know what? Screw it. Identify. I'm sick of this bullshit. What are these unknown nonsenses that you keep giving me? Lightning and lightning. Okay, well, I wish I was carrying both of them because I didn't anticipate getting a full. Yeah, if I had waited just a second, I could have identified all these cool rings with that same ID scroll. Whoops. I'll do it now, while I'm in melee with enemies. Oh, like I needed that. Oh my god, you poor unfortunate souls. This, by the way, is why I didn't bother identifying rings for so long. Because I knew that the only thing that's going to really replace them is going to be an artifact, and eventually I'm going to have a slot taken up by the artifact ring, so why bother? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I give you the artifact. Poison arrow is actually very tempting, but I already took Orb of Destruction for that purpose, so I'm not going to splash for it. Anywho, so Wizardry, Poison Resistance, and Intelligence +2 basically does everything my Poison Resist or my Wizardry ring does better. So we're losing all of those rings now and replacing them with just this one. And because we're in such a good mood, let's ID this last one. Strength, Int, and Damage. Holy Word, I don't really care, but Strength and 10 damage, which basically thoroughly replaces 6-7 Slaying with 0-5 Slaying, which is adequate. But Strength buff and Int buff, Instant Keeper. That was amazing. That was fantastic. That was beyond my best expectations of good for finding. I'm gonna ditch magical power and then actually start training spellcasting a little bit more just to get my magical power up. Wow, fantastic. Beyond my best expectations by far. What is this pile? Oh, this is my stuff. Yeah. We'll leave the rest of the loot down here then, the stuff that I no longer need. That'll help just away. But I have strength +3 now, which means my continuous flight target for bonus swiftness is also going to be even easier to hit. Between that and troll leather, I'm just in a really, really good position right now. Okay, we are going to head to the swamp, I guess. If I can permanently fly, I won't be encumbered by all of the water hazards, etc. And I can already ignite poison, which puts me in a good place against some of the enemies of the swamp, like not very many actually. I can rain down fiery destruction pretty easily. Yeah, I'm just in a good position, no matter how you slice it. Resist poison, that's the other thing I have going for me. Since, well, as you saw, if I didn't have resist poison, that Drake would have confused me by the water. I'm not used to leeches looking like that. That's just a terrifying, terrifying appearance. You know what? Let's call it here. It's been, what, almost 2 hours consecutive playtime. I think that's as good a time as I need to put a break into the cycle. But yeah, I've managed to do quite well. I've managed to pick up a large number of useful pieces for my kit. I have +2, 5, 8, 11 intelligence just in my clothing, which is not bad at all. And I can probably afford to train nothing but int for the rest of the game and be in good shape. Hungerless casting, of course, because I'm wielding the Staff of Energy, which again was the lucky find. But even without that, casting is damn... Okay, no, that's actually really high. Okay, so it's really working overtime for me, that staff is. I haven't found very many books, but Sif Muna has still... Not Sif Muna, but Vehumet has been assisting with my total spellage. And spell training has gone fairly... skill training has gone fairly well. I have a couple good defense skills. Armor 9, fighting 11, conjurations almost 20. That's just all really good. I should probably throw some dodging on that pile too while I'm at it. But yeah. Tengu taking off. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time.